Welcome to the channel. So in our previous video we have discussed the divisibility test and its applications, and if you remember properly, I have mentioned that we'll discuss divisibility test of 9 in greater detail. So this is the video which is dedicated to divisibility of 9 and to study its applications throughout the quant. So its definition states that given a number, if sum of the digits result in a number which is multiple of 9, that is 9, 18, 27, 36 and so on, so the given number is divisible by 9. For example, consider the number 91827. Now we need to check whether this number is divisible by 9. Just add all the digits, that is 9 plus 1 8, 9 plus 1 10, plus 8 18, plus 2 20, plus 7 gives us 27. As 27 is one of the multiple of 9, therefore this number is completely divisible by 9. So this divisibility test can be advantageous or useful to solve longer arithmetic equations and specifically in simplifications. But before that, we need to understand the concept, that is how to convert a given number into its single digit equivalent form. So for this, just consider the numbers, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then goes 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and so on. So as you can observe over here, the digits from 0 to 9 are itself in its single digit form, but above 10 the digits can be in 2 digit form, 3 digit form or 4 digit form. So we'll try to convert this 2 digit 3 digit number into its single digit equivalent form by using the divisibility test of 9. So how we can do this? So now just divide this number by 9. So when 10 is divided by 9, we get the remainder 1. Now again for 11, when 11 is divided by 9, we get 9 ones are 9 and 2 as a remainder. Similarly for 12, we get 3 as a remainder. For 13, we get 4 as a remainder. For 14, we get 5, 15 6, 16 7, 17 8, and for 18, as 18 is completely divisible by 9, so we get the remainder 0 over here. Now consider some more numbers after 18, that is 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 and so on. Now try to convert this 2 digit number into its single digit equivalent form. So when 19 is divided by 9, that is 9 2s are 18 plus 1 19, that is 1 is the remainder. Similarly for 20, 2 is the remainder when it is divided by 9. For 21, 3 remainder, 22 4, 23 5, 24 6, 25 7, 26 8, and as 27 is completely divisible by 9, we get the remainder 0. Similarly for 9, as 9 is completely divisible by 9, so we get the remainder 0 over here. So what pattern you observe in this series? So we get 0 to 8 single digit from the first row, and between 9 and 18 we have effectively converted 2 digit numbers into its single digit equivalent form. And in row 3, between 18 to 27, both which are multiple of 9, we have converted the 2 digit number into its single digit equivalent form. So between any two multiples of 9, we can convert all the numbers into its single digit form by using this technique. But this technique is suitable for number which is 2 digit 3 digit number. So what if we encounter a number which is 293 12 12, which is a 7 digit number? So in this case it is very complex and time consuming to find the remainder of this number when divided by 9. So one approach we can adopt over here, that here we can add this 2-digit number, that is 1 plus 0 will give us 1. Now 1 plus 1 will give 2, 1 plus 2 will give 3, 1 plus 3 will give 4, 1 plus 4 will give 5, 1 plus 5 6, 1 plus 6 7, 1 plus 7 8, and at this point the digit restart itself, that is 8 plus 1 9, as 9 is completely divisible by 9, so we get the remainder 0. Now consider 19 over here. 9 plus 1 gives us 10. 10 means 1 plus 0, it will give 1. 2 plus 0 2, 2 plus 1 3, 2 plus 2 4, 2 plus 3 5, 2 plus 4 6, 2 plus 5 7, 2 plus 6 8, and again 2 plus 7, the digits restart itself, that is 2 plus 7 gives us 9, and as 9 is completely divisible by 9, so we get the remainder 0. So one important observation we can observe here, that the number when divided by 9 leaves a remainder, and the remainder is equal to the sum of the digits of that particular number. So what we can do over here, that to convert this number into its single digit form, we can rule out the number, or we can rule out the digits which add up to 9, that is 8 plus 1 9, and we can write the single digit form as 0. So here we can rule out the number which add up to 9. So 9 itself we can cancel it out and write it as 0. Then 3 plus 2 5, plus 2 7, plus 2 9, we can write it as 0, and 1 plus 1 gives us 2. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 2 will get 2 as the single digit form. It implies that when this number is divided by 9, we get 2 as a remainder. You can try this, no issue. So this was the very basic concept of divisibility of 9. Now we'll check some more example to understand it properly. Now consider the second example, that is 918273. Now we were supposed to ask to calculate the remainder of this number when divided by 9. So it is a very time consuming and complex method, but we can calculate it by using the simple technique which I have previously mentioned. So two things we can do, either divide by 9, it's an old method, or add all the digits, that is 9 plus 1 10, plus 8 18, plus 2 20, plus 7 27, plus 3 it will give us 30. So again 3 plus 0 gives us 3. So the single digit conversion of this number is 3. It implies that when this number is divided by 9, we get 3 as a remainder. But what I prefer personally is that you can rule out the number, or you can write down the number as 0 which add up to 9. That is 9, we can write it as 0. 8 plus 1 9 0, 2 plus 7 9 0, and this 3. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3 gives us 3. So the single digit form of this number is 3. Now we can check one more example, 4564 3. So the method I prefer personally is just rule out the number which add up to 9. That is 5 plus 4 9 gives the single digit 0, 6 plus 3 9 0, and this 4. So 0 plus 0 plus 4, it will give the single digit as 4. So it states that when this number is divided by 9, we get 4 as a remainder. Now we'll look at its applications. Now consider this arithmetic equation and the solution to this arithmetic equation. Now we'll try to apply the divisibility of 9 to this equation and to this answer part. So for this, consider the first number and try to convert it into its single digit form. So 365. It can be done in 2 to 3 ways. Firstly, you can just divide 365 by 9 and calculate the remainder. Secondly, just add all the digits, that is 3 plus 6 gives us 9, and 9 plus 5 will give 14, and further on 1 plus 4 will give 5. But the method which I prefer personally is you just rule out the digits which add up to 9. So 3 plus 6 will give 9 and single digit conversion as 0, and this 5, and 0 plus 5 further will give 5 as the single digit. So the 365 can be written in single digit form as 5. Similarly, for 450, you can rule out all the digits which add up to 9. So 4 plus 5 will give 9, which can be written as 0, and this 0 as it is. So the single digit for 450 is 0. It implies that 450 is completely divisible by 9 and leaves no remainder behind. Similarly, for 594, just rule out the digits which add up to 9. So 9 we can cancel out, and 5 plus 4 is also 9, which gives 0. So 594 is also completely divisible by 9. And last but not the least is 24. So just add these two digits. So 2 plus 4 will give positive 6. Now we'll add all these obtained single digits. So we'll get the solution as 5 plus 0, 5, 5 plus 0, 5, and 5 plus 6 will give 11, and 1 plus 1 further will give 2 as the single digit for this entire equation. Now we'll try to calculate the single digit conversion of the solution part. So just add all the digits. So 1 plus 4, 5, 5 plus 3, 8, and 8 plus 3 will give us 11, and 1 plus 1 will further give 2 as the single digit for this solution. So it implies that our LHS side is equals to the RHS side. So it means that you can apply this concept in simplification. When you encounter this equation, you just calculate the single digit of this equation and match your answer options single digit conversion and mark it as the answer. So it is the basic application of divisibility of 9. Now we'll look some more examples to understand it properly. Now we'll consider the second example over here, that is 51 minus 105 minus 300, and it will give the solution as minus 354. Now calculate the single digit of each number. So 5 plus 1 will give the single digit as 6, minus single digit of 105 will give us 1 plus 0, 1, 1 plus 5 will give 6, and for 300, 3 plus 0, 3, 3 plus 0 again 3. So the single digit conversion for this entire equation is, we can cancel out 6 and minus 6. So minus 3 is the single digit conversion of this entire equation. Now we'll try to calculate the single digit conversion of solution part. So minus sign as it is, and you can rule out all the digits which add up to 9. So 5 plus 4, 9 will give single digit as 0, and this 3 as it is. So 3 plus 0 will further give 3. So in this case, again we have verified that our equation part single digit is equals to the solution part single digit, and this you can use in simplification and in many other calculations. Now we'll look at the example 3. So the third example, that is 750 minus 150 minus 200 will give the solution as 400. Now we'll try to apply the divisibility on this equation and this solution part. So firstly for 750, just add all the digits. So 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 0 will give 12, and further on 1 plus 2 will give single digit as 3. Then minus, for 150 add all the digits. So 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 0, 6. So the single digit for 150 is 6. And lastly for 200, 2 plus 0, 2, 2 plus 0, again it will give 2. So the single digit conversion for this entire equation is 3 minus of 8. So 3 minus of 8 will give negative 5. Now we'll try to calculate the single digit of this solution part. So by calculating it, we get 4 plus 0 plus 0, which result in 4. But here in this case, LHS is not equal to RHS. But here comes the remainder theorem in picture. which states that when any number or equation is divided by a divisor, here in this case the divisor is 9, and if we obtain a negative remainder, now to obtain the equivalent positive remainder, just subtract the obtained remainder from the divisor. So that is 9 minus 5 will give positive 4. So now the LHS is equals to RHS. Now we'll look at one more example for multiplication. Now here consider the numbers 24 into 297 into 450. Now it will give the solution as 320,7600. Now again we'll try here the divisibility of 9 and try to solve this equation and this answer part. So for this, convert each number into its single digit form. So 2 plus 4 will give 6 into, you can rule out all the digits which add up to 9. So we can cancel 9 over here. Then again 7 plus 2 will give 9. So this becomes 0 and 0. So the single digit conversion for 297 is 0. And as 450 is completely divisible by 9, so we get 0 as the remainder. Now the equivalent conversion of this single digit is 6 into 0 will give 0 as the single digit conversion. Now we'll try to check the solution part single digit. Now rule out the digits which add up to 9. So 7 plus 2 gives us 9 and 3 plus 6 gives us 9. So first 9, second 9 and rest all are zeros. So the answer part is also having the single digit conversion as 0. Now we'll look at the application of divisibility of 9 in division in a second part of the video, because division has some exceptions and we'll look at that in complete detail. So stay tuned.